to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm here with Diego Pacheco. We just spoke a little bit there before I pushed record there. It's been a while since I've seen you, Diego. How are you finding the UK?
Really good, man. Excited to be here. Been a few days now. I've been enjoying the UK, and yeah, just happy to be here and talking to you again.
Good stuff, good stuff. Have you acclimatised yet? I mean, I know what it's like flying to the US and you're a little bit jet lagged. You're waking up at stupid o'clock in the morning, sleeping in late. How are you finding there? Are you acclimatised yet?
Yeah, finally acclimated, adapted to the time here. First few days were a little tough, but I feel good now, man. I feel 100%, and I'm just ready to go Saturday. Put on a great show for all the UK fans.
Jack Cullen, then, what do you know about him? I mean, he's had big fights, lost them. He's had big fights and won some of them. He's caused an upset. A dangerous opponent for yourself, especially coming to his home turf, so to speak. He's not from Liverpool, but he does bring a big crowd from his small town. You're going to be in the lion's den, so to speak. You prepared for that?
Yeah, definitely. This is nothing new to me. I've been boxing my whole life. Just put me in a ring, and I'll do what I do. And that's how I feel. And prepared better than ever, like I said. Jack Cullen, I am expecting the best Jack Cullen. Expecting him to bring everything he has, and I just need to see myself coming out on top. I'm a great fighter. I have a lot of different skills, and I'm just ready to show all of that Saturday night.
You said you're ready to show the UK crowd what Diego Pacheco's all about. Now, I think I've been to 3 of your fights, and you've got a stoppage in every single one that I've been to. Can you stop Jack come Saturday night?
Yeah, for sure, man. I see myself stopping Jack. I don't think he will be able to take my power. I don't think he's ever fought anyone like me. And yeah, man, I'm just excited to put on a great show, like I said. Hopefully win over some UK fans, and hopefully be back in the future as well.
When I speak to American fighters, a lot of them do want to come to the UK to fight because, I mean, in America you've got American football, baseball, all these big sports that maybe engulf boxing a little bit, and there's only little pockets of fans that support boxing. But here in the UK, I mean, it's probably our number 3 sport behind soccer and rugby. So we love boxing over here, and I think every single city within the UK loves boxing. So you're excited to be here. I mean, what can the fans expect from you on Saturday night then?
Expect the best Diego Pacheco. I feel for this fight I prepared better than ever. I'm in the best shape of my life, and every fight I've just been getting better, been getting stronger. I'm getting older. It's turned 22 today, so so I just
22 today, you said?
Today, yeah. Thank you. I just feel strong, and I feel better than ever. Excited to put on a great show, and like I said, excited to come down and meet some UK fans, put on a great show for them, and hopefully win some over.
This is your 18th professional fight coming up on Saturday night. Now, I think it's for the WBO international title. I think you're ranked number 9 with the WBO. I think it's 16 with the WBC or 17 with the WBC. So you're climbing them rankings. How far are you off these world level fighters or gatekeepers at that world level?
Soon, I see myself fighting nothing but the best. But come this year, next year, I see myself competing against the best. Whenever my team says I'm ready, if it was up to me, I say I'm ready. But of course, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint, and you only get one career. So you got to play your cards right, and every move is it has to be the smartest move of your life. So I'm ready for whenever they say I'm ready, and yeah, let's get it.
Let's get it. I know you smiled there. You want to fight the best. You've sparred the best. You've sparred Canelo. You've sparred Benavidez. Now, as a boxing fan, I've seen you fight. And I'm going to have to say his name, Edgar Berlanga. I've seen him fight. Now, as a boxing fan growing up, and you had that Mexican-Puerto Rico rivalry, you look at like Cotto, Margarito, Salido, and all them guys, they all fought each other, and it was, I think when you put the Mexican and Puerto Rican fighters together in that rivalry, it's nothing but a war. Now, as a boxing fan looking at 2 young guns in the middleweight division, both with 80% knockout ratio, for me, I'm looking at you against Edgar Berlanga going, I'm going to be at that fight. Even if I had to pay for a ringside ticket off Diego Pacheco, I'm going to that fight. Are you excited for the prospect of the super middleweight division and the young guns that's in it, especially Edgar Berlanga?
Yeah, definitely. That's what I came to the sport for. To be the best, and to be the best, you have to fight the best and beat the best. And I'm preparing better than ever. Like I said, every fight I feel I'm getting better. And like you said, I've been in the ring with nothing but the best, and I've competed with all of them, and I've gave them good work. So my confidence is higher than ever when it comes to going up against the best. And it's only a matter of time. I'm still young, but the time is coming. And when it does, the fans will be in for a big treat.
Definitely can. I've watched you fight a couple of times, and if the fans want to witness Edgar Pacheco turn up on Saturday night or watch on the zone. Now, you mentioned there that you're only 22 years old, and if it was up to you, you'd fight the best right now. Now, how hard is it for your team to sort of like rein you back from saying, I'll fight him now and I'll fight him now? Do they have to do that, or are you just letting your team deal with the negotiations and deal with the opponent picks?
A little bit of both. My team, they believe in me just like I believe in myself. And they know that when the time comes, and it's all up. It's no looking back after that. So yeah, man. I trust my team. They've done this before. They've brought guys from nothing to world championship level. So I can't do nothing but trust them and believe in them, and thank them for taking me under their wing and guiding me the way they've been guiding me.
I've got to say, obviously, you're 22 years old. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday again. You're still young, but you're obviously. You're headlining here in the UK in your first fight, obviously Cam Smith injury and all that, but it's propelled you to the top of the thing. Is there any nerves, any anxiety to put on a show for the UK fans?
Just more of excitement, I thank God for everything falling into place the way it did. I'm the main event now. Couldn't be happier, and like you said, just excited to put on a great performance, just like I've been doing every fight, and dominate this fight, and hopefully be back in the UK and headline more shows in the future.
Well, I'm sure Eddie Hearn speaks highly of you as well. So on top of that, when I was 22 years old, man, headline, if I ever headlined or had a promoter that speaks highly of me, I would probably feel pressure and all that. But when you have all that sort of stuff, when Eddie Hearn does say this young man's going to be a world champion, does that put pressure on you when Eddie Hearn, somebody like Eddie Hearn who's so high up in the boxing game, when he says you're definitely going to be a world champion, does that put pressure on you?
I wouldn't say pressure, because I've been hearing that my whole life, since I was a little kid. People have been saying that about me. So, and every time they said that, I've lived up to it. It was first, becoming a national champion, then it was going international, and then it was turning pro. And I lived up to all of it, and I believe in myself. I feel more than anyone else believes in me. So, it makes me excited, and it gives me the confidence that it's not just me that sees it, but other people see it as well. So yeah, it motivates me to work hard and really, get to where people know I will get.
A couple more from me then, Diego. Obviously, Canelo's a champion, a WO champion, and he's fighting one of our own, and John Ryder. He's going to take the trip over to Mexico, it looks like, on the 7th of May. I don't know what you know of John Ryder, but when you look at that fight, what's your thoughts?
I think it's going to be a good fight. John Ryder comes to fight every time. Canelo's a great fighter. I think Canelo will come out on top, but I see it being an amazing fight. I think John Ryder will bring Canelo the heat, and I'm excited to see that fight as well.
Likewise. One final one then. The arena's just behind you over there at the water. There's going to be 6,000 people, I believe. There's going to be millions watching on the zone. What can they expect from Edgar Pacheco come Saturday night?
I expect the best Edgar Pacheco they've seen this far, and yeah, man, just tune in and expect a great fight from me.
Listen, Diego, good to see you again, brother, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Thank you, Diego. Thank you.
I'm going to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.